discuss with you the basic structure of C++ programming, and that is the best example of sequential programming. What is sequential programming? In sequential programming, program statement will be executed one by one, means first line, second line, third line, and so on. But in some situation, we want to execute our program as per condition. We directly want to jump on any particular line, and that is possible with the help of conditional programming. Hello everyone, I am Pankaj Shah. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Pankaj Shah. In today's video, you will learn how to use if then else statement in C++ programming. So let's begin today's class. As you see here, I already written one program, so it save our time. In C++ program, we always start our program with hash include iostream.h and hash include conio.h. So what is the importance of hash include iostream and conio.h? If you want to know, then please watch my previous videos. After that, we always write main function. Inside a main function, we start curly brackets, as you see here. After the curly bracket, we should write here CLR in small letters only. As you see here, all the commands I written here in small letters. After that, CLR we write semicolon. This semicolon is used for termination of that particular line. CLR means clear the output screen. After CLR we have to declare the variable. Here I required only one variable, but if as per your choice you can declare unlimited variables. So here I required one variable. The data type is character, so I written here variable name P and the data type is character. Why I written here data type is character? Because user enter whatever the data user entered, it's alphabet, because we want to ask the user enter your alphabet. That's why the data is in alphabets, and that's why we have to declare the variable name. Data type is character. After that, cout is useful for display the output message. So in output message, I want to display here enter an alphabet. I ask the user enter your alphabet here. So with the help of cout statement, we can display this message, and after that we have to write here semicolon. Cin is useful to accept the input from the user and put that input in a P variable. Okay. After that, we write here if condition. If is also known as control statement. So with the help of this if condition, we identify whatever the user entered, which alphabet user entered here. So we write here inside a small bracket P is greater than equal to A, small a, and see here ampersand symbol, 2 time ampersand symbol. I already explained in my previous video, is a logical operator. So and P is less than equal to small z. So here we identify the input from the user is entered, the alphabet is small a and small z, between small a and small z. Then if this both the conditions are true, then what's happened? Then this message will be displayed alphabet you entered is lowercase. But it may be possible user not enter small case letter, small case alphabet. It may be possible user should enter in capital letter also. So for that condition, we have to write here else if. So how to write else if here? Here to write else, then one character space, and after that we have to write if. After the small bracket P is a variable. P have a accept a value from the user. So P is greater than equal to capital A and P is less than equal to capital Z. So this condition identify user enter the alphabet is in between capital A and between capital Z. If this condition is true, then what's happen? Message will be display alphabet you entered is uppercase. Okay, you can see here after each and every statement I written semicolon here. Semicolon display the termination of each and every line. After this all the statement we have to write here gauge. So what is the importance of gauge? I already explained in my previous video, so please watch that video if you want to know the importance of gauge. After gauge, write semicolon and then close this program with this curly brackets. So you can see opening curly brackets and closing curly brackets carefully. Now let's execute this program and see the output. How it's possible? With the help of Control plus F9 function key on the keyboard. The compiler compile this program and you can see the output here. Enter an alphabet. They ask us enter an alphabet. I enter the alphabet, for example small g, and let's see, with press enter key and let's see what's happened here. See, alphabet you entered is lowercase. So with the help of this first if condition, program identify right alphabet and they the suitable message they display. Now once again let's see another input. For example I entered here H, capital H, and then press enter key. So see, now program identify it's a capital letter, so they display the message alphabet you entered in capital case. So in this way we can use control statement, if or else if statement. How many else if you can use? As per your requirement and as per your condition. So I hope you can understand the control statement, the conditional statement. With the help of conditional statement we directly jump on particular line. So I hope you can understand. If still you have a doubt, then please watch this video 2-3 times and try to understand